Shirt Day. Bullying stops here.
That's right, the anti-bullying movement with their pink t-shirts, of course, where all staff and students of schools across BC wear pink to raise awareness about bullying and to create an effort to stop bullying in our schools.
Schools should be safe for all students.
Yeah, they should. And the Pink Shirt campaign definitely helps move us toward that goal.
And it's CKNW who has brought the pink shirt to us today.
CKNW radio station in car 980. So CKNW is News Talk Sports, and they are 980 on the AM dial. So of course their car is called car 980 to reflect their spot on the radio.
And the Langara Students Union. They are very proudly queer. They exist to create safe space on campus for a diverse community of queer students. They're raising awareness and celebrating queer lives and experiences. And up next is QP 116. It's the first year that QP 116 has entered a float into the parade. They are the Canadian Union of Public Employees. They represent the support workers at the University of British Columbia.
It's their 70-year anniversary as a local union. They're committed to eliminating any kind of harassment or discrimination in and out of the workplace. This is Awkward Stage Productions. Awkward Stage Productions is producing a play called Xana Don't this year for Fringe. It's their first Pride Parade float, and they're a youth-based theater company. So Xana Don't at the Vancouver Fringe will play September 6th through 16th at the new downtown Fringe venue of 700 Hamilton Street.
Xana Don't is a queer little musical romance to set you straight. It takes place in Hartsville, where homosexuality is the norm and heterosexuality is taboo. At Hartsville High, everything is happy until the unthinkable happens. A popular guy and a popular girl fall in love with each other.
Of course, couldn't be better timing for Xana Don't, following on the heels of the production of Xanadu, playing at the Arts Club.
I went. It was funny.
Oh, great, great. Looks like that's going to be a great show, too.
And Gordon Neighborhood House.
Well, all of a sudden, I'm feeling like a grande mocha misto frappajappa.
Starbucks Coffee is up next, and their goal is to inspire and nurture the human spirit, one person, one cup, and one neighborhood at a time.
Starbucks has been a great sponsor of Pride. I tell you, every event that I've been to so far over this Pride season, Starbucks has had coffee and tea for the volunteers. They've been really great with providing refreshments for all the Pride staff.
And I understand that they are very, very supportive in the workplace of all their LGBTQ employees.
So Starbucks has got a convertible there in their float. And
look, it's frontrunners that are up now. They want you to be fit, be fun, and be yourself. They provide a safe and friendly environment for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people and their friends to enjoy running or walking.
Yeah, come and join Canada's largest LGBT running and walking club on Wednesday evenings and Saturday mornings for weekly fitness at Yaletown Roundhouse and Stanley Park. Here they've got Mr. Gay Canada, Thomas Egley, in their convertible for the Vancouver front runners. And the amazing thing about the float this year is that the front runners are doing a fabulous dance routine. And boy, does it ever look aerobic. It's just coming up in front of us here now after Mr. Gay Canada. Now, I know that Thomas has been to many events as Mr. Gay Canada, representing Canada, and he was crowned at Winter Pride, and we were there.
Oh, Dan, we're everywhere.
We are. We're following the trends and news of our community, aren't we?
And here it is, the dance routine.
They've got kissing unicorns here starting off this routine. Aren't they pretty? There they are, the Vancouver front runners. They look fit.
And following the runners, we've got some bikers.
These are called biker babies. They're charity bikers.
Those are some fabulous outfits there on those bikes.
Must be nice to ride through the parade route. Definitely easier than what Hetty Fry did, walking in high heels, huh, Rebecca?
Yes, definitely. I can't imagine him walking in those heels, but some of the people are riding in some crazy heels as
We've
well.
got some bike riders in high heels. That must be hard.
And coming up, we have WESA, the West End Slow Pits Association. They are a gay and lesbian softball league.
They just celebrated their 30th anniversary. That's a long time to be around. Walking with WESA this year is their winner from the WESA pageant, Nana International.
This is where we start talking about pitchers and catchers and striking out.
They're having a good time. Looks like a really fun league to be a part of.
And up next, we have Fathers for Justice Canada. Their primary focus is equality in parenting, and they believe that all children benefit with the love and nurturing of both of their parents.
They've got the Cape Crusader up there. They've got Spider-Man. Looks like their theme is superheroes. This is their 7th year participating in Vancouver Pride Parade, as well as they are members of the Vancouver Pride organization, Fathers for Justice.
Uh-oh. Time for more uniforms. It's the RCMP.
That's right, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, our national police force. And we've got some fully dressed Mounties in this float. That must be hot.
Yeah, as well as auxiliary members, civilian members, and RCMP employees and community volunteers.
The Mountie costume is world famous. It's called the Red Surge costume, or uniform. And they are marching with pride here today. The BC RCMP entry is comprised of some members of the LGBTQ community and their supporters.
And those uniforms have gotten me a little bit hot, so I'm gonna have to take another break. Please stay with us, we'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Vancouver 2012 Pride Parade, where we are covering every float that's walking by, delighting the crowds. This one is the Women Against Violence Against Women.
The Women Against
Women Against Violence Against Women.
Oh dear, it's been a long afternoon. Their Rape Crisis Center works to end all forms of violence against women. They're guided by a feminist anti-oppression philosophy, and they challenge and change thinking, actions, and systems that contribute to violence against women.
Now, any woman who has experienced any form of sexualized violence are supported with healing and counseling, and they're engaged with youth to develop leadership for the prevention of future violence. And passing there was the Mobile Needle Exchange. This is the first year that the PHS Community Services Society has participated in the parade, and they have that Mobile Needle Exchange in Vancouver.
They work around the clock 365 days a year to help prevent transmission of HIV, Hep C, and other bloodborne diseases.
Yeah, their theme is harm reduction, and it truly is. Providing fresh needles helps to prevent the spread of diseases, and it acknowledges that we want all British Columbians to reduce their harm in whatever activities they do.
Up next, it's London Drugs. As a proud supporter of the community, London Drugs is showing their pride in their big blue basket.
Look at that. We've got London Drugs employees in the basket. Now, how much do you think that checkout is going to be, Rebecca? You got a coupon? London Drugs, of course, on Davie Street, just across from the Safeway. So nice to see them participating. They've got flyers there on their float, giving out London Drugs blue beads today.
And up next, we have Culture Craze. It's a home for Canada's tattooed and pierced community. Thousands of people already belong, and they're here to break the stereotypical molds that are commonly associated with the pierced and tattooed lifestyle.
Those folks at Culture Craze believe that Culture Craze is art, and it is a way to express yourself. Here we have the Work Safe BC float. It is always a crowd pleaser. They've got a big float that is animated with characters. I know the kids always love the Work Safe floats.
And they are a champion of workplace safety. They're accompanied by a host of staff ambassadors and their two safety mascots, WorkSafe Sam and Bobby Cat.
WorkSafe BC reminds everyone to be safe at work every day, and remember to make sure your co-workers act safely as well.
Safety at work is your right.
This is such a fantastic float. They've got someone with a chainsaw there, and these are all robots. They're all animated. Fantastic float there, WorkSafe BC.
And FMC Law, that's Fraser Milner Casgrain. They are a local and a national and local law firm, and they are celebrating Lawyer Pride.
That's right. They are with Pride at Work Canada, and Pride at Work Canada brings together leading Canadian employers aiming to realize fully inclusive workplaces for LGBTQ employees.
They were founded in 2008. Pride at Work Canada aims to improve the climate of inclusiveness for LGBT employees in the workplace through seminars, discussions, and networking events nationally.
This really is the next frontier of being out. It is having pride at work and being out in the workplace. So great for them to be in the parade today.
And I think we're both lucky in that we get to be out at work.
Yep.
And I don't just mean here. I mean at our day jobs as well. And up next we have HSBC, who are kicking soccer balls around.
That's right, it is HSBC and the Out for Kicks Soccer Club. Out for Kicks is a recreational soccer club that provides a fun, friendly environment for LGBT players and their friends to enjoy the sport of soccer.
They play year-round, and the club has 200 members at all skill levels and is always looking for new players, whether you're pro with the balls or have never touched them.
Come join Out for Kicks at their open invitational tournament this August.
I've been everywhere, man.
And more choreography.
Someone who can please me, look me all night long. I've been everywhere, man. Looking for you, babe. Looking for you, babe.
Oh, it looks like the Out for Kicks Club has a little choreography to share with us today. So the HSBC Bank has sponsored Out for Kicks this year, and you can see that in the tank tops they're wearing as they march in the parade. They're also blowing up beach balls to throw into the crowd.
And continuing with the sports theme, we've got Vancouver Rowing Club up next, who offer a variety of programming to our community.
Gay or straight, young or old, able-bodied or not, Vancouver Rowing Club is a place where long-standing members consider the people as family. And they've got a float designed to look like a boat. Couldn't be better.
That floats my boat.
Couldn't be better timed here with the Olympics. I was watching rowing in London this week. Here we have a fabulous drag queen, apparently named Amanda.
And this is The Peak, 105 on your dial. It's all about the music.
The Peak is a modern rock station that focuses on local talent and aims to expose their listeners to their next favorite artist. Here's the Peak radio station. They're sharing some tunes with us here and some pride.
Up next, the Shangri-La Hotel Vancouver. Their pride is showing as they participate for the first time in the 2012 Vancouver Pride Parade. And they're showing their Asian heritage.
Fantastic. Their staff from the LGBT community eagerly step forward to walk, pass out Chinese red beads, and invite all Pride participants to experience their genuine service and hospitality straight from the heart. That's the Shangri-La Hotel with their traditional Chinese dragon puppets being manned by many puppeteers under there, it looks like.
And up next, we have Winners Merchants International. They are winners and home sets, and they're proud supporters of Pride events in their communities.
In reflection of their values of mutual respect and caring, they support Pride events to embrace, recognize, and respect, celebrate diversity among their associates and customers alike. And every year I know that it's the winners float because they give out rainbow flags, a real favorite with the audience. And this year is no different. You see them giving out the rainbow flags, and all of a sudden, the whole parade got a little bit more fabulous. Working it for the camera there, our Winners Home Sense representative.
Well, I'm hoping they'll come by and give us one of those flags. And they did. Yay!
So nice for winners to be giving out those flags.
And check out these fabulous costumes. Dan, I think we need to co-host in those.
Next up, we've got Cap's Bicycle Shop, and take a look at that. I think that's called the penny farthing bicycle, isn't it? With the really big
And Cap's Bicycle
front wheel.
Shop is out of Sapperton, New West, and they're celebrating their 80th anniversary in business with pride.
The riders here from Caps today are on a variety of bicycles, including, I was right, the high wheel or penny farthing bike from the 1800s, the 1880s.
They were the first type of popular bikes with no brakes or gears, and they were quite a challenge to ride, so I'm impressed that they've made it all the way through the route.
Caps Bikes in New West offer various styles of bikes, from beach cruiser to road racer.
The company was started in 1932 by Cap Hobbs and continues to be BC's oldest family-run bicycle shop.
It's great that they're here at the parade today with their bikes.
And And now we have the UBC Faculty of Medicine. It's the 3rd year that they have been a part of the annual Pride Parade. Nice to know that there are queer doctors in the making.
The Faculty of Medicine supports its LGBTQ students, faculty, staff, friends, and family. They're training tomorrow's healthcare providers to address your healthcare needs and keep you well and fabulous, Vancouver. And here we have the Aklan Atihan Association of BC, a very colorful group and a very musical group. This association all have orange headbands here today and are playing some music for the crowd. Big smiles here from this float. And they've got a logo that said, "Pride is might." Pride is might. I like that.
Coming up next is the Huggable Advocacy and Rescue Society. They're a registered nonprofit for a community of pit bull owners, advocates, and enthusiasts.
That's right. Their mission is to rescue dogs, provide public education, and to build a community of responsible pit bull owners and supporters. And this definitely
Look at them.
was...
They're so cute. Their little tutus.
All the pit bulls have got tutus here on, making them even more lovable. Now, in Toronto, there was definitely a different attitude towards pit bulls. Those dogs have been banned in Toronto, and they are allowed to live in Toronto, but they must wear muzzles outside. So we definitely don't have that law here, incorporating, what would you say, Rebecca, about
so
20 of these pit bulls in the parade.
Look at them. Fairy feathers and tutus.
Well, it's nice that they have association of owners who want to be responsible with that breed. Definitely nice to see them in the parade today. Huggable Advocacy and Rescue Society.
Up next is the BC Civil Liberties Association. They've been fighting for your rights since 1962 and are a regular participant in the Pride Parade.
That's right, 1962. That would make this 50 years for the BC Civil Liberties Association. This year's theme is a masquerade to showcase how freedom of expression takes many forms, including being able to wear masks in public.
From Supreme Court victories with Little Sisters Bookstore against banning queer-themed books, to their recent challenge to allow for the right to die with dignity in Canada, the BC Civil Liberties Association has been protecting and promoting your human rights and freedoms for 50 years.
Next up is Evolution 107.9. It's BCIT's radio program, 107.9 FM. It's their first year as a participant in the Vancouver Parade as well.
And they are thrilled to be a part of it.
Next up, we've got the Humanist group, the BC Humanist Association.
It's their 3rd year in the parade, and they provide a community for atheists and free thinkers.
Humanism promotes equality, diversity, and tolerance, free from dogma and bigotry. Find out more at bchumanist.ca.
And the Vancouver Aquarium. Look at all the penguins. They're adorable.
The Vancouver Aquarium got penguins this year, and they are here to tell us about it. From penguin footwear to penguins on sticks.
And have you seen the penguin crossings that are spray painted down through Stanley Park?
No.
They're really cute. Yeah, on the seawall, they've spray painted little penguins.
And there they have one of the famous belugas that you can still see at the aquarium there. The BC Aquarium is dedicated to the conservation of aquatic life. They're a non-profit society. And of course, they can be found in Stanley Park, and a great activity to do here in the summer, and they're open all year.
Up next is the Triangle Recreation Camp. It's serving the camping and RV needs of the queer communities. TRC is just 1 hour east of the Seattle Premium Outlet Mall on I-5. So if you go shopping, you can go pitch your tent or shake your booty at their event parties. Google Gay Camping TRC for more info.
All right, yeah, if you want to go south of the border and enjoy the great outdoors, the Triangle Recreation Camp could be just the organization to help you do that. They've even got a tent and they're carrying it. in the parade. They've fabricated some kind of neat.
And there is a party next week coming up.
Here are the Coast Hotels and Resorts. Proud supporter of the community, Coast Hotels and Resorts offers unique places and spaces where you can express yourself.
They say you can wind up, pump it up, or blow off steam.
I was at the Coast Hotel on Comox earlier this week for Spencer Chandra Herbert's annual Pride Brunch, and they did a great job in welcoming us there.
They are also hosting a fly girl party this afternoon called Chica's, always a treasured lesbian event.
Puppetry, colorful costumes, and great music. This is the Rainbow Concert Band. Rainbow Concert Band can be seen at many events and festivals in Vancouver. They're open to anyone who wants to join. They have rehearsals at Britannia Community Center, I believe, on Commercial Drive every week. Check them out on Facebook, the Rainbow Concert Band. They're always a great time. Continue our coverage of the Vancouver 2012 Pride Parade with this next float. This is the Ghost of Co-op Radio.
On the air for 37 years, Vancouver Co-op Radio is a non-commercial, listener-supported community radio station. And they do have gay, lesbian, transgendered radio for you. You should tune in. 102.7 on your FM dial.
Yeah, a couple radio stations here today, so definitely our viewers at home can perhaps try out a new radio station that they saw here supporting Pride.
And here we are with Co-op Radio.
That's right, the fun continues. There's another Ghost of Co-op Radio. We saw one. And there's the other one. Co-op Radio 102.7, independent community radio. But here comes a huge truck bringing up the rear of the Co-op Radio crowd.
Representing every community in Vancouver.
Now for their float, they're featuring all of the different radio shows that they have on Co-op Radio. The Lesbian Show, All Over the Hap, Beautiful Minds, the Urban Newell Project, Disability Radio Show, Soapbox Radio.
And communities to support Cuba.
Viva Cuba, Viva Pride is what they're shouting there, the Vancouver communities of solidarity in Cuba.
Up next, we have Scotiabank. I really appreciate that all of the financial institutions who support queers are here in the parade.
That's right. Scotiabank Group is committed to creating and maintaining an inclusive and accessible workplace for all of its employees. And this is what we've seen so much this year, is the employees of the different companies on the floats. Scotiabank has got a huge rainbow flag and water guns to cool us all down a bit on this very hot. Next up, this float is the Vancouver Biennale.
And the Biennale invites you to the second annual Tour de Biennale Urban Bike Ride on Sunday, August 19th. It's a fundraising ride like no other.
They've got the big pink bus there, and this is actually, looks to me like an authentic English double-decker. It's got the driver on the right-hand side, and the sign on it says Fulham Broadway.
And their pink buses are also a moving billboard supporting the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation. They're a statement for being different and accepting others.
The big bus with the open air back, and you can see that
Perfect for a party in the back there.
They brought a party. Here's the Vancouver sightseeing. And what a sight they are to see today.
Coming up next, the Center for Spiritual Living.
It's a spiritual community that honors all paths to God and spiritual enlightenment, providing spiritual tools that transform our personal lives and help make the world a better place. we have the Canadian Cancer Society.
Pride in life.
That's right. They're booth 69 on Sunset Beach, and they're encouraging us all to come and visit their booth there. They've got quite a neat little car driving that float.
And they encourage you to be fit and check yourself regularly.
They've got cancer survivors marching with them, as well as people who have been affected by cancer that has...
They're an inclusive organization, and they know that cancer has no borders, boundaries, and it doesn't discriminate. So neither do they.
They've got a little choreographed routine here with umbrellas.
Next up is the Pacific Rim Curling. And as I recall, they always have choreography for us as well. And they hosted the Canadian National Curling Championships in their brand new facility.
Yeah, it was an all Vancouver finals, and Team Schneider, consisting of Steve Schneider, Sean Eklund, Shelley Burson, and Glenn Smith, won the honor of being the top gay curlers in Canada.
Excellent, and as well as marked the first time a woman was crowned a national championship. And more sports, we've got Vancouver Gay Volleyball Association.
That's right, the VGVA.
They keep their balls in the air.
They provide educational instruction and volleyball play in a comfortable and fun LGBT positive environment to any person, regardless of gender or sexual orientation. They've been doing that since 1979.
I was just going to say, up next is the Rain City Housing and Support Society. They are supporting queer youth this year, especially.
Rain City Housing embraces diversity both among staff and clientele, and they enjoy actively participating in events like Pride that show the larger community how important diversity and inclusivity is to them, while at the same time educating the community on ways to house the homeless. Here we have CJSF FM 90.1. Another radio station, pumping the tunes.
They're diverse, independent, and ours.
And here's Out on Campus. Out on Campus is SFU's queer group.
They are staff, faculty, allies, and alumni working together to reduce discrimination and increase awareness about the LGBTQ community.
That's right. Simon Fraser University. And here's Vancouver Tennis Association, the Gay Tennis Association. They also keep their balls in the air, Rebecca.
Oh, goody. And Metropolis at Metrotown, it's their second year in the Pride Parade. They're providing an inclusive environment that welcomes everyone.
They've got a real party dance float happening here with a DJ and Bollywood dancers. Share Vancouver is a social and support group for LGBT South Asians.
We are Share Vancouver! Check us out, sharevancouver.ca!
You can check out Share Vancouver at sharevancouver.ca, supporting South Asians and friends.
And following Share Vancouver is Pinoy Pride Vancouver. They're a community group for Filipino-Canadian queers, their families, friends, and supporters.
They strive to increase visibility of Filipino-Canadian LGBTQs by encouraging greater participation in community events, reach out to the Filipino-Canadian community.
And Imelda May Santos is with them.
Look at that. Yeah, there's Imelda May. Caboose end of the parade.
Well, it's always nice to see people nearing the end of the route, nearing the end of the parade, who still have all sorts of spirit going on.
That's right. It's parties happening tonight.
And Developmental Disabilities Association is here. It's their 60th year, and they're a community living agency supporting 1,600 individuals and families each year with 50 community-based programs.
They've got a donation bin on the back of their float, encouraging us to donate.
And the Urban Puppy Shop for all of your gay pets. And the Paparazzi Club from Victoria.
Yes,
I wonder how they got those pink headdresses on the ferry.
I've been to Paparazzi in Victoria. The proprietor of that club, Attila, is very famous, and I believe
Budget
was
City
marching.
Movers. Mr. Move Canada. Ever wonder if your muscles could change the world? Now they can. Flex your muscles to the world with Mr. Move Canada 2013. It's a non-profit organization getting people to become more environmentally conscious.
They're creating a 2013 calendar featuring Canada's hottest men. Proceeds go to the David Suzuki Foundation. If you think you have what it takes to be in that calendar, or if you just want to donate to the cause, check out their website, mrmove.ca, for more details. They want to save the world one muscle at a time, and judging from their float, they're well on their way.
Well, Dan, we're pretty much coming to the end of the parade now.
It's been
a great one. I really enjoyed 2012, and hosting it with you has been fabulous.
It's been a fantastic parade, Rebecca, and we've seen floats that represent all of the different businesses here in Vancouver, in BC, and some national.
It's been fabulous. People from all over the place have been here showing their pride, and it's been wonderful.
And you can see here, this last Pride is going to, this last Pride float is going to encourage everyone to join the parade and walk all the way down to Sunset Beach
And enjoy all of the volunteers.
From all of us here at Shaw TV, we hope you have enjoyed our coverage of Vancouver Pride Parade 2012.
It's been an honor and a privilege bringing it to you. Happy Pride.
I'm Dan Doomshaw.
And I'm Rebecca Wyman.
All the best.